Chewing gum. In Singapore, just having gum is already considered a crime, let alone chewing it. They treat gum like you're selling cocaine. Chewed it? Cool. Dropped it on the ground? Wait there till the cops come. They'll plow through your wallet with that fine. They literally made a rule that says your mouth should be quiet, not sticky. That's why Singapore shines so bright, no one even dares to chew a piece. Not smiling. In Milan, if you walk around looking grumpy, the law says you can actually get fined. You're supposed to smile, even if rent's overdue or you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Frowning? Only allowed in 2 places, hospitals and funerals. Everywhere else, you better smile, not to say, "I'm dead," but to show I'm happy and Italian. They made this law because they believe the city should stay bright with smiles, not with sour faces. Swearing at a dog. In Oklahoma, if your neighbor's dog barks one day and you tell it to shut up, you might actually end up in court. The law says yelling at a dog is considered inciting aggression because the dog might get emotionally hurt. Basically, they treat the dog like a citizen, and you, not so much. Some people say the cops here defend dogs more than criminals. So if you see a dog jumping around, just smile and say, "Bless your heart, Mr. Doggy." Wearing blue jeans. In North Korea, if you try wearing a pair of blue jeans, they might think you're an American spy. Why? Because the color blue is seen as a symbol of American imperialism over there. Basically, it screams, "Death to America!" Blue jeans are banned, but if they're black or gray, then it's okay, because that's more revolutionary. Some guy showed up wearing Levi's, and they grabbed him like, "Who's this dude showing up in the enemy's pants?" In North Korea, even your clothes gotta be loyal to Kim Jong-un. High heels. In Greece, if you try to walk around ancient ruins in high heels, the guards will stop you right there. They say heels can damage the stones and leave cracks on 2,500-year-old relics. Like, you could knock over a statue, no big deal. But if your heel leaves a scratch, cultural disaster. Ladies show up at the Acropolis and the guard's like, "Take off those shoes, this ain't no party." Bottom line, in Greece, history matters more than fashion, even if you're on a catwalk. Dying in Parliament. In England, if you die inside the Parliament building, there's an old law that says you have to go to a special court. Why? Because dying in Parliament means death on royal soil, and you have to prepare for special ceremonies. They say they can even put you on trial. So, if you want to go to Parliament, watch out. Not just your words, but even your death has rules. Many say this law is just a myth, but I don't think anyone dares to test it. Splashing water on pedestrians. In Japan, when it rains, if you drive your car past a pedestrian and splash water on them, it's like starting a street fight. The law says this is a first-degree disrespect, harassment, and even insulting people. Splash someone? The police will come after you. You'll get fined. And worse, in front of people you splashed, you'll die. That's shame on you. The Japanese are so polite and law-abiding, they keep their water to themselves. You better learn. And if you think you can splash water with a steering wheel and get away, you're wrong. Laughing out loud. In Dubai, if you laugh a little too loud, the law might come and ask, "Do you have a permit?" Here, laughing loudly in public places, especially offices, banks, or busy streets, can get you into trouble. They say, in Dubai, you have to be happy, but in silence. One time, a guy in a cafe burst out laughing. The police came and said, "Don't shout, turn your laughter down." So laugh, but quietly. This is Dubai, not a stand-up comedy show. Forgetting your wife's birthday. In Samoa, if you forget your wife's birthday, not only do you have to sleep on the couch that night, but the law also comes down hard on you. Here, a wife's birthday is like a national holiday. If you forget it, you might get fined or end up in court and officially embarrassed. One guy hadn't bought flowers for a year. The court said, "Bro, you broke the law. Welcome to jail." Samoa says love isn't just in the heart, it has to be on the calendar too. So be a man, Keep a calendar, or else it's your fault if the blood of your life spills out in the street. A horse without pants. In South Carolina, if you take your horse outside without pants, the police might come and ask, "Where are your horse's pants?" Yes, buddy, according to a strange old law, if you bring your pet outside and don't dress it properly, you can get fined. That means the horse has to have some decency, because people might feel uncomfortable. One guy went shopping with his horse. The police said, "That's shameful, sir. Put some clothes on your horse." So here, even animals have to walk with class. You can be a horse, but not without pants. Riding a bike with no hands. In Mexico, if you want to look cool and ride your bike without hands, the law will get on your case. They say, "Where are your hands?" If they're not on the handlebar, you get fined. One guy just wanted to show off for a girl. The police came and said, "That's not a pose, it's illegal." In Mexico, they want bikers to be careful, not to do stunts in the street. So if you want to be a hero, first be a hero with both hands, then go bother the girl. Feeding pigeons. In Venice, if you think you can, like in the movies, throw your dry bread on the ground and gather pigeons around you, you're seriously mistaken. Feeding pigeons is illegal here because they say pigeons are not only not hungry, but with their droppings, they're destroying the historic city. A guy just threw some seeds. The police came and said, "Raise your hands right now. You're accused of feeding the enemies of architecture." In Venice, a pigeon should only flap its wings, not eat, because when its belly is full, it tears the roof of San Marco. In short, if you feed them here, you pay money, and the fine is heavy, buddy. Cutting a cactus. In Arizona, if you touch a cactus, the law treats you like you're a tree killer. Cutting a cactus in this state is a serious crime, and you might face up to 25 years in prison. Some guy broke off a cactus to decorate his house. Police showed up and said, "Brother, that's not a flower for your living room, that's a national treasure." Cactuses in Arizona are sacred. They breathe, they live, and if you try to take one, the law will take you. So if you ever want to mess with a plant in Arizona, just remember that cactus might have its own private police. Playing music at night. In Germany, if you blast your music after 10 p.m., even with headphones on, you might get a knock at the door, and that knock is the police. They have something called quiet hours here, which means from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., your house should be so quiet it feels like a graveyard. Some dude just played one sad song. Neighbor called 911. Police showed up and said, "Here, sleep is more important than food." Even taking a shower, vacuuming, or dragging a chair might count as breaking the law. So in Germany, when the night comes, either go to sleep or shut the noise down, because one extra note might cost you a fine. Killing a cow. In Nepal, killing a cow is not just forbidden, it's actually a crime under national law. Cows in Hindu culture are sacred and seen as a symbol of life, so anyone who dares to kill a cow faces serious punishment. Some guy killed his cow, the whole village went after him, and the law hit him with a heavy sentence. Here, killing a cow means an attack on tradition and culture, not just a random crime. So if you ever go to Nepal, make sure you love the cows, because not loving them is actually a crime.